Okay, so I'm going to do another like bookshelf tour, and yeah, because I got like a lot more books since the last time I filmed my bookshelf tour, and I didn't really do any updates, so I just figured instead of like picking out all the ones I got since then, that I would just like do all of them again. So it's kind of like an updated bookshop tour, and I'm just gonna start with this little cabinet that I have. So and I have like more books too, but I'm just gonna start with this. So this will be part one. Okay, so I'll just start now, I guess. So the first book I have is Matilda. And Matilda is probably my favorite Roald Dahl book that I've read so far. I haven't read all of them yet, so this is probably my favorite that I've read so far. And then I have A Million Little Pieces. I haven't read this one yet. I kind of got this one for free, because otherwise I probably wouldn't have picked it up. And then I have Stuart Little, which I still haven't read yet, but I'm excited to read this one. And then I also have this Aesop's Fables, which is like illustrated by Eric Carle, and it has little illustrations in it. And then I have Pinocchio. I like finding books that are like based off Disney movies, so then there's The Woman in White. I haven't read that one yet either. And then we have my Anne of Green Gables, and I do have the first one, but it's like in a different part of my room. And I don't have the whole series, but this is what I have. So I have Anne of Avonlea, which is the second one. And then I have Anne of Ingleside, which is the sixth one. And then Anne's House of Dreams, which is the fifth one. I only read the first one, I haven't read the other ones yet. And then I have Sword of the Rightful King, which I found at like a library. They're like selling books, and yeah, I haven't read this one yet, and honestly I don't know why I got it, because I don't know if I'm ever gonna read it, but yeah. Then I have The Painted Garden. I've never heard of this book before, but I was at this like used bookstore, and they had a bunch of like cheaper books for like 50 cents outside, and this was in there, so I decided to get it because like it seemed kind of interesting, like the title and the cover seemed interesting, so I don't even know what it's about, but I don't know, it just seemed interesting. And then I have The Sea Wolf. I haven't read this one either. There's a lot of books that I own that I haven't read. I also have this Beatles book. It's like an illustrated biography. And then I have Pet Sematary, which I haven't read. I actually haven't read any of his books yet, so I just recently started like picking them up, so. And then Cujo. And The Mysterious Shrinking House. I did read this one. It was pretty interesting, but it wasn't like the greatest book ever, but it wasn't bad. I picked it up not knowing anything about it, really. Like, I never heard of it before, but like the cover kind of, and the title kind of like intrigued me, so. And I like middle grade books, like those are like some of my favorites, are like middle school books, like, I don't know. So I just decided to pick it up, and it's pretty good. I have The Wind in the Willows, which I haven't read yet. And Homeless Bird. And The Last Unicorn, which I basically just decided to read because I saw the movie and I wanted to read the book. The book's actually not like that great. I mean, it's good, but it's not like great or anything. I was expecting to like it a lot better, but I ended up not liking it as much as I thought I would. It's not bad though. Then next I have two Winnie the Pooh books. So I have Winnie the Pooh, and I have The House at Pooh Corner. I also have the other two. I think there's like two other ones that I'm aware of now. So I have those two, but again, they're in another part of my room. So the only one I've read is the first one, and I liked it. It was cute. And then next I have a bunch of Roald Dahl books, and I think all the ones that I own are in here, so I don't own any other ones except for the ones I show in this part. But I have James and the Giant Peach, which I read and it was pretty good. It was better than the movie. I liked the movie when I was younger, but then when I watched it when I was older I didn't like it as much. But the book, I think the book is better. And then Charlie in the Great Glass Elevator. I haven't read this one yet. I did read Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, but I don't own it. And then The Giraffe and The Pelly and Me. I haven't read this one. That's like really short. The Magic Finger. I read this one. It was okay. It was kind of like, I don't know, it was a little too preachy for me, but it wasn't bad. And then the last one is Danny, the Champion of the World. And I haven't read this one, so I try to pick up as many Roald Dahl books as I can when I come across them. Then next I have The Railway Children. I think I've seen the movie when I was younger, but I'm not sure. I haven't got around to reading this yet though. And next I have Charlotte's Web. I saw the movie when I was like in first grade, and I watched it again recently, and I really liked the movie. Like I don't know, it's really good, but I haven't read the book yet. And then next I have Pollyanna. I read like an adapted version of Pollyanna. So, but I haven't read the actual book yet, and as far as I know, this is the actual story, like it's not like abridged or anything. Yeah, I saw the movie like a lot when I was younger. Like I used to watch it like so many times, and I really liked it. And so when I found out there was a book, I was like, oh, I have to read the book because I love the movie so much. And the next one is from the Mixed Up Files of Mrs. Basil E. Frankenmuller. This one's good. It's like the type of book that I like, because I like mysteries. Well, actually this isn't really a mystery, I don't know. But I don't know, it's like the type of book that I like. And it was good. I don't know what I was trying to say. Then I have the Annotated Alice. I also own Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass separately. And then I have this too. Yeah. I just got it because it was like annotated. So, yeah. I read both of the stories like without the annotations, and it's like one of my favorite books, I think, like both of them. I don't know which one I like better. but they're both really good. Then I have An Acceptable Time, which is a part of the Wrinkle in Time series, and this one and A Wrinkle in Time, which is like downstairs, are the only two in the series that I own. And I wasn't gonna pick up any, but like, the only reason why I picked up this one was because I remember reading it in middle school, so I wanted to see if it was the one I read in middle school or not, but I haven't read it yet. Oh, books are starting to fall over. Okay, then I have The Incredible Journey. Yeah, I still haven't read it yet. And the last one that I have in this little cabinet thing is Island of the Blue Dolphins, which I've seen the movie, but I haven't read the book yet. So yeah, and so that's everything for part 1, and then I'll do part 2. So yeah, thanks for watching.